So I wanted to cover the fire ceremony we had last night. So in the Maloka, we had this beautiful, magical fire ceremony where in the actual Maloka, they had a metal pot filled with Palo Santo, and they lit the Palo Santo on fire, and I think they put, I forget what it was, it might have been alcohol, some sort of alcohol to really get it going. We all wrote our intentions down on pieces of paper, and we wrote down things that we wanted to release. You know, for example, one of my things was fear of not feeling worthy. Let's say I go on this medicine path and I feel like I'm not worthy to serve. And I don't know where that fear comes from. Maybe it's because I haven't fully quit my job to follow this path. I'm practical about it though. You know, I do feel like we need resources to be able to pay rent and to be able to pay bills. So for now, I am happy the way I am following this path. I mean, if I didn't have a job, I probably wouldn't be able to have the resources to fly out here to the jungle and do this wonderful shamanic initiation with Aya healing retreats. So the ceremony was, we wrote down our intentions on pieces of paper. And for me, I was surprised. I had a lot of fears that I wanted to let go of, just lots of little things that have been worrying me that I just wanted to let go of. I had 2 sides of the paper. And then we all took time to individually sit in front of the fire. At this time, it was just roaring. And I was surprised that we were able to light a fire indoors. You know, I probably don't recommend that normally, but the facilitators were really safe about it. Then we sat in front of the fire and I just connected. I directly sat in front of the fire and I connected with the fire and I thanked it. And it's one of the 4 elements. It's one of the 4 elements that I work with on a daily basis in terms of just thanking it, you know, for its gifts. And I connected with it and I was speaking with it. I connected with my heart and I was thanking it. And then I threw it into the fire. I threw my intention in and I watched it burn. And then I didn't leave until the entire paper was completely burned. And I watched this smoke take up the intention up to the Maloka. For me, that was very significant because I've had visions where, for example, I've released dark energy to the top of the Maloka, and as soon as it exited the top of the Maloka, it would turn into light. That dark energy would get converted back into light, and it would get absorbed by the universe. And it was such a beautiful ceremony. And what's important about this ceremony is the feeling. So after we burned that piece of paper, we had to feel in our hearts what would it feel like to not have those things that we wanted to let go of. What would it feel like to not have those fears anymore? It was very powerful. And at the end, I felt free. I felt love. I felt joy. I felt happiness. It was just beautiful. And I've always wanted to do those ceremonies, but I never found the time in the city. Just too busy. But being here, having the time to connect and do these magic rituals, it's just so powerful. So thank you. See you later. So every night it rains, and I get this small stream right in front of my Maloka. You can see the jungle there. Sorry. I get this small stream in front of my Tombo. The Maloka is the ceremony house. So that's my Tombo right there. Got a cool little hammock. I'm at the very edge of the center, and you can see right behind me is nothing but beautiful jungle. Yeah, super cool. Okay, so I'm back in the Maloka, and I just remembered that I didn't complete my video from yesterday where I was talking about how certain Icaros, the words can be put to different types of music. I've noticed that in ceremony, when the shaman Don Miguel is singing, for example, he'll sing something like Hakon nira kanoke, Hakon nira kanoke, he. Nokon sama kanobo, Nokon kano keweni, Nokon kano keweni. And then he's able to take those words and put them to a different beat, like something happier. Hakonira kanoke, Hakanira kanoke, Nokon sama kanobo, Nokon kano keweni. So you see, it's almost exactly the same words, but the song is different. And I think that's the beautiful thing about Icaros. You know, they're so versatile, and just by changing the melody, one can change the mood. And I've been playing around with that, you know, experimenting with trying to put some of these beautiful Icaros to different melodies and really get to know them energetically and practice them on my own, but using my own inspired style and my own, you know, inspiration in the moment, whatever spirit fills me with. I think in order for that to work, and the way that it does work is these Icaros, the lyrics have similar symbols. Or, sorry, symbols now. The lyrics have similar syllables, so they can be put to different music. Again, just amazing. All right, well, those are my thoughts on that. Just an observation. I'll talk to you later.
If you like this video, please consider giving it a like or subscribing to the channel.